All right, we are here live. Live. We've just had break-in on the Hamilton camp building here, and it is now being occupied by Palestinian protesters. They're mirroring what happened in 1968, apparently, when hundreds of protesters occupied this same building for about a week. You can feel the tension in the air. They have demands, but the demands have been, I guess, rejected, basically, which is what provoked this, apparently. Basically, talks broke down between student government and protesters and the administration. So they've now occupied this building, which is the famous Hamilton building. And they're, as you can hear, calling for revolution. Usual kind of standard left-wing demands. A sign says Intifada. Yeah, they're protesting not just Israel, but Colombia's financial ties to Israel, apparently, which they've called for divesting from Israel, and that has been rejected, of course, by the administration, who can't just revoke their financial ties. And it's actually against New York state law to divest from Israel for a public institution anyway. This is a private institution, but apparently, I was reading, Executive Order 157 says actually you cannot legally actually even divest, apparently, if you are a public institution. If you're a private institution, you can divest, but you can get stripped of public funding. And so you can see many people are wearing the shamag here in solidarity with Palestine, I believe. And you see Intifada, which is a word meaning a general uprising, a generalized, I guess, rejection of Israel occupation of Palestine, that type of thing. So this has become a major situation here over the past few days, and you can see just how massive of a situation this is here. And this is just one small part of a much larger protest which is going on around here. So, yeah, it's become pretty serious. And I've never seen anything like this. They actually physically broke the windows out of this building, got in, and they put a bike lock across. Friends actually were taken hostage momentarily because they apparently were not able to get out. They were blocked in. A team member also reported being taken hostage. But I think that the situation's not that serious. They let anybody go that was in there. So, but yeah, here you can see And you can hear this thing, it's time to escalate. It's time to escalate. What's going on? I'm live on YouTube.
Nice.
Don't worry, I'm not pointing it at you. But it's,
I didn't read too much into it.
like Mossad or whatever. Maybe not directly, some sort of like reporting, you know, what's going on. And then in some cases, you actually have agent provocateurs that their job is to actually, you know, like go in, break a window, and escalate the situation. Depending on stuff. I mean, historically, that's been the case. I don't know if that's the case now. Yeah, right. There's always rumors. There's always rumors. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's just like students stupidity or like this,
Right. Are there outside forces involved? See, for me, what is suspicious to me is the fact that this happens simultaneously on many different campuses at the same time. Right? I think that's pretty unusual.
Have you seen the files from Princeton and leaked? They communicated with Columbia organizers and they basically gave them play-by-play of how to get the university.
Wow.
And their planning that has been going on for like 2 months or so.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
I haven't seen it,
It's
but
100% organized. Why do you think they all have the same tent?
right. All of this stuff. Usually it's an NGO, like, you know, the Soros NGO or some sort of social engineering group that's basically they provide funding to push agendas that will create kind of like the new global world. That's basically their code word.
But honestly, I think this is good overall for the country because it's going to divide the left.
Right. I mean, it's definitely already divided the left quite a lot.
Yeah,
I was saying in chat, I think one of the biggest things that's happened to the left in the past 100 years is this distancing of like Jewish left or Jewish power with the rest of the left, basically. Because normally the academic left supports Israel or supports, like, by and large, like the Jewish international cause. But now, for the first time, you're seeing this schism there, where a lot of people are pushing back against that, and you have people in academia are kind of like, for the first time, you know, pushing back against people that are trying to push for Palestinian liberation, you know, which is very unusual. So it's odd. But I mean, you see the same thing like on the left now that's been happening on the right for a long time. Everybody is completely divided now. It's completely atomized into this. It's just like there's no sides anymore. It's this, you know, complete chaos basically. So usually the only people on the left, on the Jewish left anyway, that were against Israel, people like Chomsky. You know, like if you know anything about Noam Chomsky, like he was always kind of like pushing against Israel. But by and large, you know, you didn't see this type of thing. So I think it's pretty unusual.
Brought up the other types of people.